What up, New York, New York? Yeah. What up, world? Livingroom Johnson, my man N.A., my man Davey, my man Justin. New York, at the Anything Shop. This is what it do. This is how niggas do when they get a little bit bored. Dropping the dice. You got the skate dice. You want to show the dice? Talk about them a little bit?
Yeah, basically, you roll them around, do what you do like you was playing CeeLo. Yeah. And then, you know, it tells you what trick to do, and you do the trick on a skateboard.
Yeah. For those of us in the world who don't know what CeeLo is, why don't you break it down for us?
Well, CeeLo consists of 3 dice.
Right.
And you gotta get 2 that match, and then the third one, the odd number, is your number.
Yeah.
And you know, the higher the number, the better your odds are of winning. If you roll a 1, 2, 3, automatic lose. 4, 5, 6, automatic win. That's the name of the game. 4, 5, 6. CeeLo.
Right. How old was you when you first found out about CeeLo?
I was about 8 years old, maybe.
About 8?
Maybe a little younger.
Yeah, where was this at?
This is in Brooklyn, boy.
This is in Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn? Brooklyn, New York.
Sunset Park.
Word. So what? That led you to get into skating in some way? I mean, how'd you go from?
It has nothing to do with me getting into skateboarding, but it has to do with these getting into skateboarding.
Okay, it has to do with those getting into skateboarding.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, let's move on and talk about skateboarding a little bit. You know, how old were you when you started? What year was it? I started
when I was about 10. That was about 2 years after CeeLo.
Yeah, so we're here.
I've been playing CeeLo longer than I've been skateboarding.
Right.
I've been skateboarding a long time.
Yeah.
But I stopped skateboarding, so I don't skate no more.
Right.
I just cruise now.
Well, word has it that you are an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So when you started skating, were you did you always have in mind that you would have the company in which you have? You know, you want to introduce that and talk about that a little bit? Let us know.
Well, you know, the skateboarding led me to where I am now. Yeah. Which is a happy place in my life. Yeah. And it has me doing this clothing company, which I have owner of, and it's called Deadline. Yeah. You know, it consists of t-shirts. We're working on hoodies and denims, and you know, we got new eras coming for the summer. Yeah. And you know, we're just trying to take it to another level. Trying to keep it small but big at the same time, so it's kind of like in between.
That's what's up. Where can we find your stuff at?
Well, you can go to my website, deadlineltd.com, and we have a list of retailers on that. Yeah. And you know, you go from there. You know, you go to all your little local boutiques, and you know, if they don't have it, ask for it and make sure they get it.
Yeah. So what's popping with this collabo you just did with Bobby Hundo?
Yeah, I did a collaboration 5-year anniversary with the Hundreds. Yeah. You know, it's pretty hot. They like it. I like it. The streets like it. Dropped yesterday. Yeah. That's what's Thursday, February 26th. Today's Friday, the 27th. Yeah. So, you know, if you don't got it, go get it. Right. Along with the Crooks and some other collabos they did, Diamond, you know, King Stampede, and a couple more. Yeah. So check them out.
So what we looking at for the rest of 09, big dog?
The rest of 09, well, I'm working on my spring hoodies and denims for Japan only. You know, limited, and I'm gonna be going to Japan for the summer, doing some more collaborations with, you know, with the rest of Asia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and all those people over there. What up? All right. And you know, just taking it from there, one step at a time, Holmes. You know.
Right on. One.
Word.